and we are trying to store the result of the operation in the left hand side. See, the middle one is called as the assignment operator. Okay, the right side, whatever the operation takes, the value, the result of that operation will be assigned to the left side variable. I mean this result. Okay, this is how it works. In maths, what we do, a divided by symbol is not there. A divided by b is equal to 4 or 3, depending on the value or result. This is how we write in the mathematical formula. But here it will be written in a reverse way. The result will be in the left side. The operation will be in the right side. Okay, let's delete this. This is dividing, and I will print the value of the result. Sorry. Printf is the result. Printf is the logging function that we use to print any outputs. Okay, it prints in the console. As I told last class, we are printing the result is an integer. Okay, result is an integer. We denote it by %d, which is decimal. Okay, /n. And what we are going to print? We are going to print the variable result. Okay, so we are going to print the result, which is of type decimal. Okay. So similarly, let's do multiple operations. Okay. I'm just copy pasting this. So here, what I do, result is equal to a plus b. I can do add just for my confirmation. We can write anything in the printf, but it will be good. It looks good when we write some sensible. Okay, divide. Let this be multiplication. Okay. Let this be subtraction. I'll mark this as multiply. I mark this as subtraction. So we all know the results, right? Let's print this. Okay. The one thing you notice is I'm not declaring result again and again. I declared once here, and I'm reusing the same variable again and again. Okay. We don't need to declare again. If I declare it is here again, compiler throws an error. It will not be able to differentiate this result and this result.
What is the return O?
Return 0.
Return 0, sir. Actually.
Yeah, return 0.
Yeah, actually, main is the application which is called main is the function which is called by the operating system. So we have defined the main. So whenever the execution is complete, actually after line number 23 execution completes, so it's better we return some value from the function. So return 0 indicates successful return. So it means the program executed without any issue. If I return -1, it says there is some issue while exiting the function. So I always return 0 because I mark it as successful.
So in line number 12, you said that result is equal to a divided by 3, a divided by 3b.
Yeah.
But when in 15, the same word, the result is equal to a plus b, won't that the previous data, would it be replaced?
Yeah, that will be replaced. I already printed, right? I already printed in 13 line number. I just want to see the operations. So
Okay.
it will be replaced. Yeah, you are correct. It will be replaced. So if you don't want the data, we can. See here also I can, for example, here I can declare it as int addition result, addition underscore result. Okay. So what happens is the compiler allocates memory for addition result and also for result. So integer allocates 4 bytes. So if I declare one more variable, 4 bytes extra will be wasted. So I can reuse the same result here. So this way we can reduce the memory consumption in the program. Let us.
Sir, sometimes in the line number 8, like in int main void. So this sometimes we give void, sometimes we won't give it actually. Sometimes we give void. What is the prominence?
No, if you don't give anything, by default compiler consider it as void. Okay.
Okay.
Some compilers they will not consider it as void. They will throw an error. but always better we mention what we are defining.
So in the book you suggested yesterday, the Ashwan Khatekar, in
Yeah.
that programs they use the int main and just empty braces.
Yeah, that is fine. Without empty braces or with empty braces also fine. But I am an experienced programmer, right? So I always indicate what I'm writing. So void means nothing actually. Without it indicates the same thing.
Now it indicates. So you mean to say that it indicates the same, but some of the compilers are very specific about
Yeah, correct.
considering
Yeah,
that. So safer side, let's mention void. That's what you want to say.
yeah. Yes, sir.
Sir, one more doubt. Why there is int actually? Because we are taking the int numbers. We are recalling it in 10, 11, right? Int again.
Yeah, see, we can see this is the beginning, right?
Yes,
Nitin?
yes, yes.
So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can add it here itself. Okay, I can
Okay,
group the declaration into one single statement.
okay,
Okay,
okay. Sir,
I can declare
should
it
it
like
be
this.
given before main function? Int main.
This one
Sir, in the eighth line, sir, eighth line.
in eighth line.
It starts with int, right? If I don't give int also, it will work, right?
Yeah, it will work if we can declare it as void main. And
Okay.
here we should not return void. See, we mentioned the return type of the
Uh,
function return type in the declaration. Okay, if we mention void here, we don't need to return anything here. But
okay.
always it's better we return something from the main function. Okay.
So why we have to give int specifically? Any reason?
See, normally why we have to give is we are executing. See, after we compile this program, the application will be generated, right? That
Yes.
application we are going to run it on the Windows operating system.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if we return some values, like for example, consider I mark B as 0. Okay.
Okay.
So here A by B is 4 by 0 is infinite, right?
Yes,
So
yes,
it
yes.
throws an exception. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
I can tell here that if B is equal to 0,
Okay.
return -1. It means the program did not execute properly. One of the parameter is wrong. So something I can indicate from my code if I return some value.
Okay. Okay. So that is why int should be given.
Yeah, normally main will be declared with integer. If we declare with other types, it throws an error. I have not tried that,
Okay.
but in many of the things, int main will be used.
Okay. Either I should give int or I should give void, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Let's execute this code. Okay. All these are tokens. Okay. Result is an identifier token. Main is a function identifier token. Int is a data type token, and it has a predefined value. This is keyword. Int is a keyword. It has a predefined value, and equals is an operator, and the operations. See, plus is a binary operator because it operates on two numbers. Okay. Like this, we can think and categorize. Okay. Let's execute this. Yeah, it has executed. 4 by 2 is 2, so it has printed the values. Okay, it is printing in the next line always. Divide result it printed as, and then it came to the next line. Add result it printed. It came to the next line and printed. And this is happening because of this /n.
Slash.
Okay, so if we don't add /n, output will not be clear, but it also gives the correct output. But it will be difficult to understand formatting the output. Okay, you can format the output by using escape sequences. So this is about arithmetic operations. So let's
The
discuss some.
percentage D is nothing digit or decimal.
Decimal actually. Percentage D stands for decimal, where it's a signed number. It indicates that result is a signed number. I will discuss the data types now. Okay, after the operators. Okay, let's discuss logical operators. Okay. These are the operators which does some operations on some numbers or some arithmetic data. Okay. So logical operators. So So when we see basic electronics, there are some logical operations such as and or, not, XOR, and these are the logical operators supported. Okay, and or, not, and XOR. I hope, for example, and is if A is equal to 0 and B is equal to 0, A and B is equal to 0, because it's like a multiplication. Okay, I'm just introducing you because you are from the mechanical background. Okay, and if one of them is 0, if A or B, if any one of them is 0, the result will be 0. And if both are high, if A is equal to 1 and B is equal to 1, A and B is high. Okay, it means, see, in C language, 0 is always considered as false value, and false means it's a state of the value. False means 0. 1 is considered as a true value. Okay, for example, I'll comment this. You're understanding the and operation, right? Both of the variables should be high to give a high output. And if any one of them is 0, it becomes 0. Okay. So if you see the OR operation, A or B, if both of them is 0, it is 0. It is like addition. Okay. OR is nothing but it's like similar to addition. And if A is 1 and B is 1, it will be 1. And one more use case is if either one of them is 0, if A is 0 and B is 1, this is a logical operation. Okay, so let's discuss this operation on a sample code. Okay, I'm writing a comment here. This code finds maximum of two numbers. Okay, maximum of 3 numbers. Let's consider 3 numbers. A is equal to 1.
Sir, now in the above, I think I don't see any difference between and or.
No, sir. Actually, in case of I forgot to add one more.
Yeah.
If, for example, I will add the last case. Okay, this one.
No, I think the first 2 lines and third line and fourth line all are same, which is
See, for example, if you see this operation A and B, when A is 0, either A or B is 0, the output will be 0 here. It is A and B multiplying A with B, which is similar to this. But this is addition actually. If either one of them is high, the output will be high. That is OR. I hope you are able to distinguish now, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Int A is equal to 1, and I will mark B is equal to, let's take B is equal to 3, C is equal to 10. So before this logical operation, I will introduce one more operation. Okay, comparison operators. Okay, comparison operators are, right, less than, greater than, like that. This will be less than, greater than. It will operate on 2 operands, and it compares 2 operands and results. Gives the result. Okay, so because I'm using that operator here. Okay, I'm writing a statement here. If A is greater than B, and this is a logical and A is greater than C, you can say printf A is greater. This is fine, right? See, I'm comparing if A is greater than B. See, the result of this expression results in true or false. Okay, true means high. If the condition is true, it returns high. If the condition is false, it returns low. Okay. If A is greater than B, and if A is greater than C, if both the conditions are high, in case of AND, if both are high, then it comes to the next statement. The whole condition becomes true. 1 and 1 is 1. Okay. So it will be executed. Okay. So this is how the expression gets executed. Okay. And let's see other number. You're able to follow this program, right? If
Yes.
B is greater than A and B is greater than C, I can say B is greater. So here, if you see deeply, result of first operation, comparison operation, okay, which may be true or false, and the result of second operation, which may be again true or false. In case of AND, if both are true, then only it will be true. So the whole operation becomes true, and if will get executed only if it is true. Okay, this will get executed and says C is greater. This is how the expressions get evaluated. Logical operations are something like to make the decision. They will be used to make the decisions. Okay, this is about the logical AND. You want me to see the output of this code? You are able to understand the comments, right? See, whatever I wrote here, which came in blue color, they are comments. I can write the single line comment with double slash and multi-line comment with above whatever we have written here. This is a multi-line comment. I can write the comment like this. So finally, I will write. So if C is greater than A, and if C is greater than B, can say C is greater. If B is greater, I have to change this. Here B should be there. B is greater. So it works. So in this case, we already have the inputs in the line number 20. Okay, I have declared A, B, C here. Inputs are already available. Let us take the input from the user. Okay, let's declare A, B, and C. So just to tell to the user, I will add a printf statement here. Enter 3 numbers. Okay. The user will read this, and let us. This is one function which is used to receive the inputs from the user. Okay, I mean the terminal. Scanf. Remember this. Okay, I will explain about this function in detail later. You will get confused if I explain now. Okay, I'm reading 3 variables. Okay, so I will do all are decimals. So I will do 3%. Okay, and first variable I'm reading is A. The second variable I'm reading is B. The third variable I'm reading is C. Okay, I will tell you why I have used ampersand symbol here when I come to pointers. Okay, and that's how scanf is designed. At this point of time, just remember that use %d and after the comma match with the variable names. Okay, so now I can take 3 variables. If user enters 3 variables, it will come to A, B, and C. So later I already written the statements here for the comparison. So now I can execute the code. Okay, let's compile and execute. Let's compile. There is an error here. We have to remove this. Let's see. It is compiled without errors. Let us run this. Okay, I will enter 3, 2, and 4. Okay. So it says C is greater. C is 4, right? A is 3, B is 2, and C is 4. C is greater. So it finished and it came out. Okay. So this way, see, when you see the C language, don't get scared. Okay, just see what is there and try to understand step by step. So understand how the expressions gets evaluated. The result of always the comparison expression is true or false, and whatever it goes within the if statement, it is true or false. Okay, if it is true, this block of the statement will get executed. If it is false, it will not be executed. It will be skipped. Okay, this is how it works. So this is about logical operators. Logical operator, we can have much more
Come
things.
back again. If it is the answer is true,
Yeah.
then only it will be executed. That
Exactly.
means whatever we are given, the printf statement will be there.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
See, in our case, whatever we have printed, right, executed the program, all these statements got executed. See, first statement got executed. So we gave 2, 4, 3, I don't remember which. We gave some output, okay. So
No,
this
if it is true, it will get executed. If
Yeah.
not, it will not get executed. Then what it will give? Okay, the output.
See, for example, I will tell you. If A is equal to, just think, A is equal to 4, B is equal to 2, and C is equal to 5. Okay. So first statement, 4 is greater than 2. This is true. Okay. 4 is greater than 2 because A is 4, B is 2. This is true. The second
Second one
statement,
is wrong.
second one is false. So it will not be executed. So this will not print this. Based on the condition, this block of statements gets executed. This is how we can control the block of the statement to execute. Okay. So the condition failed, so it did not execute. So when we calculate this condition become true, the last condition. So the printf, this printf got printed. So it will be skipped actually. The flow is like this only always, but this statement is skipped. These two statements are skipped because the condition failed. Okay. So this is about logical AND. Okay. So similarly, we can have some condition like logical OR. Logical OR is something like if condition A is true or B is true. For example, if I write this condition, this is for logical OR symbol. Okay, double slash logical OR symbol. If this condition, because the OR operation says that if any one of them is high, the output is high. Yes, sir. I was not able to hear you, sir.
ಸೊ ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅದ್ರದ್ದು ಲಾಜಿಕ್ ಏಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇದು
Hello, any doubts?
ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಎ ಬಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಿ ಸಿ ಅದು ಬಬಲ್ಡ್
So R and the first one double ampersand that is for R. Sorry,
And exactly, yeah. Double ampersand is for AND. Double slash is for OR. Okay. So similarly, see, don't worry about the symbols at this point of time. Okay. See, this is AND. This is OR. This is NOT. This is not. This is bitwise NOT. This is logical NOT. Okay. These many logical operators are there. I mean, the comparative logical operators. Okay. See, for example, if I use OR here, if this is true or if this is true, if any of them is true, this will get executed. That's how it works. Okay. And if I say not of A greater than B, okay. A greater than B will be true. Okay, not means a negation actually. If I apply not operator, not of 0 is equal to 1. Okay, not of 1 is equal to 0.
ಆರ್ದ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ಲೂ ಏನಂತ ನೀನೇ ಅರ್ಥ
It
ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
means it reverses. It negates it
ಏನ್
actually.
ಬರ್ತಿದ್ಯಲ್ಲ
So if A is greater than B, if A is greater than B, this is true. But not of this is actually
ಫುಲ್ ತಪ್ಪಿದೆ.
again one more operation will be applied. It reverses that
ಅದನ್ನ
thing. This is how it can be.
ಆಯ್ತು. ಆಮೇಲೆ
You can practice this code.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿರೋದು ಆರ್ಕಿಟೆಕ್ಚರ್.
If you want, I will show a sample output with not.
ಮೈಕ್ರೋಪ್ರೊಸೆಸರ್ 8051 ಕ್ವಶನ್ 5 ಇದು ಪಿನ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಗರೇಷನ್. ಒನ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪಿನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪಿನ್ ಅದನ್ನ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪಿನ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪಿನ್ ಏನಂತ ಬರ್ದಿಲ್ಲ, ಟೀತ್ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಇದು ಫುಲ್ ರಾಂಗ್. ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ, ಏನ್ ಬರ್ದಿರೋ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆನ್ಸರೇ ತಪ್ಪು. ಆದ್ರೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೊಂದು 2-3 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲನೇಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ಮೈಕ್ರೋ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲರ್ ಮೈಕ್ರೋ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸರ್ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಆರಾಮ್ಸೆ 6 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ನೀನೇ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ. MSc 12 ನಂಗೆ ನೆನಪಿದೆ ನಿಮ್ದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈಕ್ರೋ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲರ್ಗೆ ಮೈಕ್ರೋ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸರ್ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ, ಮೈಕ್ರೋ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸರ್ಗೆ ಮೈಕ್ರೋ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲರ್.
I'll delete this code. Okay. Practice the code from the H1 Connector book. Okay. If you have any doubts, you can ping me in the group. I'll be able to help you out.
What is the title of the Yashwant Kanatkar?
ಮೈಕ್ರೋ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲರ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಮೈಕ್ರೋ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸರ್ ಇಸ್
The title actually it's a textbook for engineering students.
I know. Is it let us see or test, explore, see what it is?
Let us see is fine, sir. Actually, let us see is fine. Explore C will be much more deeper. Let us see will be fine.
ವೆಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ.
So here I can view like this. Okay. If true.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಓದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನೋಡಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 11-12 ಹಾಕಿ ತಳ್ಬೋದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕೊಡಕ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಇದು ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ, ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಬೇರೆನೇ ಇದೆ. ನೀನು ಬರೆಯೋದಾದ್ರೇನು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನ್ ಕೇಳಿದಾರೆ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರೀಬೇಕು ಅಲ್ವಾ?
Not of
ಇಲ್ಲ ಮಾರ, ಯಾವುದು ಬರ್ದಿಲ್ಲ, ಆನ್ಸರೇ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್.
instead of true false, I will use 0 and 1. Okay.
ನೀವೇನೋ ಒಂದು ಮಾಡಿ
1 is considered as true, I told you, and the 0 is considered as false. Okay. So if one
ಓಕೆ ತಲೆ ಕೆಡಿಸ್ಕೊಂಬಿಡಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್
not of
ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ
false. So both the statements should be executed, right? Because 1 is true. If true, this will get print with true, and 0 is false. Okay, and not of 0 is true. Not of 0 is 1. Okay, so this will also get printed. Yeah. Let's compile this. I hope this will compile. It's compiled. Run this. So it printed true first, and then it printed not of false. Both the thing it printed, you can see it here. Since I did not add slash n here, it has printed in the same line. So if I add slash n here, it will print properly. Compile and run. Okay. So it printed in a good way. So this is how logical operators will be evaluated. Okay. So let's go to the next operators. Okay.
ಸರ್ ಅಲೌ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತಾ ಯಾರೋ ಒಂದು ಫ್ಯಾಕಲ್ಟಿ?
Okay. Oh, okay. So we discussed this arithmetic